Hi everyone, welcome back to my vlog. This is me, Carl Gia Subior, and I am here once again. For today's topic, I'll be sharing my chosen learner-centered philosophy, which is progressivism. So what is progressivism? Progressivism is more focused on a student-centered philosophy of education. It emphasizes engaging students in real-world problem-solving activities and critical thinking within a democratic and cooperative learning. So, progressivism focuses on learning through experience as it believes that students can learn effectively when they apply the lessons on a hands on activity. Instead of memorizing informations, the learners explore, ask questions, and solve problems based on real life situations. So, what is the role of the teacher in this philosophy? The teacher's role here is to guide and support students as they discover new ideas on their own. Now, why did I choose this philosophy? I chose this philosophy because it allows students to develop critical thinking, communication, and creativity. I also believe that this kind of learning helps students become more independent and confident with expressing themselves. I remember one example from my senior high school experience. I once had this chemistry teacher. She once asked us to identify the acidity level of different liquids such as lemon juice, mineral water, milk, coffee, baking soda, sugar, salt, vinegar, and tea. We used plastic cups, masking tape for labeling, and colored paper to observe how it reacted when it came contact with each liquid. Now, this is where I realized that the approach that our chemistry teacher had used is the progressivism. And how was I able to identify that? It is because she only gave us the instructions and materials needed while our group had performed the experiment. So instead of just giving us the informations and discussing it for us to memorize, she gave us an activity where we could apply what was discussed. In this way, we were able to understand and apply the topic more by doing. As a future educator, I can apply progressivism in my classroom by creating interactive and meaningful activities based on what I've experienced. For example, in a math class, I can conduct an interactive closing activity where I divide learners into groups and give them problems to solve. The first group to answer correctly will gain the points. So another example is, in my contemporary arts class, I can instruct my students to create a miniature art model and express a modern theme creativity in contemporary arts. I could also provide a reference image so they know what to do. And lastly, in my earth science class, I can instruct my students to create a model campsite using materials found around their home such as grass, trees, stones, and cardboard. So those examples helps students to apply the learnings that they have acquired in the discussion. In conclusion, progressivism helps students learn by doing, reflecting, and applying. It prepares them not only for school, but for life itself. As an aspiring teacher, I want to create a classroom where learning is active, engaging, and fun. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational vlogs. See you next time!